So as the Premier said, it's pleasing to see that over 95% of people aged 16 plus have had one dose of the COVID vaccine and 93.9% aged 16 plus have had 2 doses of the vaccine. We've got 82.7% of children have had their first dose and 78.3% have had their second dose. Please, we really encourage parents of those children aged 12 to 15. It's sort of been stubbornly sticking around that level, so please take the opportunity this week before school commences to have your children vaccinated. We've got 28.7% of children aged 5 to 11 years having had their first dose, and our booster rollout continues, with close to 40% of the eligible population having received a booster dose. We currently have 2,943 people in hospital, including 183 people in ICU, of whom 72 are ventilated. Of the 18,512 positive tests returned, that includes 9,090 positive rapid antigen tests and 9,422 positive PCR tests. We've got 9,422 positive PCR results from 57,516 PCR tests. So thank you to the community for both embracing that PCR testing and the rapid antigen testing. Sadly, New South Wales Health is reporting the death of 29 people with COVID, 16 men and 13 women. And can I express my sincere condolences to the families for their loss. Of the 29 people, 5 people were aged in their 60s, 3 people were in their 70s, 14 people were in their 80s, 6 people were in their 90s, and 1 was more than 100 years old. 2 people had received 3 doses of the COVID vaccine, 21 people had received 2 doses, and 6 people were not vaccinated. The 1 person that was under 65 was not vaccinated and also had serious underlying medical conditions. For those with underlying health conditions, I just want to acknowledge that it's been a difficult time throughout the pandemic and a difficult time recently. But can I re-emphasise that booster doses will give you significant additional protection against severe disease and reduce your risk of acquiring symptomatic disease. During 2022, it will be important that we balance our focus on COVID with the focuses on other chronic diseases to support your overall health and well-being. So can I encourage you at this time to take the opportunity to exercise outdoors, catch up with your friends in outdoor settings. It is also important that we have a responsibility to help those most vulnerable, and that will be the elderly and those with underlying chronic diseases. So we have a part to play, and by getting boosted, we in turn protect those we love around us, and also continue to do those COVID-safe practices, which is make sure you're not out and about when you've got symptoms, keep those indoor masks, and choose the best environment to spend time with your vulnerable and those with underlying health conditions.